back from somewhere he doesn't know whilst talking about the car he's in. So I thought I'd make this a relatively quick one. I said that with the last one, it ended up being very long. But I'm just going to answer... I'm really not very good at this, am I? I'm just going to answer a few questions that I've been asked even, either on the comments or directly to me, actually, a couple of questions about the car. And the most common by far, and some people seem personally offended by the decision, is these. And why I have those in my car as opposed to the famous option, £1,000 option, £2,000 option. So why I chose these, as opposed to what you see in almost every other person's RS, especially in the UK. I think internationally you can't get anything different. The bucket seats as opposed to those. So I briefly talked about the fact I test drove one with and ordered this car in the same spec as the one I drove. That wasn't entirely true, because I actually ended up getting a different colour. I also ended up getting different seats. The one I first ever test drove had the optional bucket seats. And I don't have many bad things to say about them. The first thing I did when I got in that car was hurt myself. The shoulders ride very high on those bucket seats. And already on the vehicle, I then caught myself, it wasn't that much pain, I caught myself on this shoulder as I got in. The dealer said, yeah, have a look at the shoulder. The car had done 400 miles and there was wear on the shoulder. Now I appreciate probably a lot of people have been in and out, but how many people have been in and out is probably the lifetime of, a good couple of years into the lifetime of the car, if it was just somebody using it. So immediately I was sort of a little bit sceptical about having it. And the second thing was, the way I use this car as a daily. And I wear different things depending on what I'm doing, where I am. So I'll wear anything from jeans to a suit. And it's just not convenient for day-to-day use for me. And I'm a relatively young chap, but still I find it quite inconvenient. However, on the plus side, they absolutely cocoon you when you're in, especially if you're my size. I'm not blessed with much height. They really are comfortable, and they didn't ride high for me. Again, that's because I'm blessed with not having much in the way of height anyway. So I didn't ever suffer from the common problem of they ride too high. But they were a nightmare to get in and out of. And it's fine if you can fling the door wide open, swing your legs out first and then get out, that's fine. But like today, I've just had to park in a car park. There is no way I would have easily got out of the CS seat, because I struggle to get out of this car like this, and this seat you can easily swivel in and get out. That's ultimately it. And then I was paying a bit of extra money for a bit of inconvenience that I didn't really want. For me, it wasn't a particularly hard decision. The advantage of these, I think personally, is one, cost isn't something you really worry about, but they are standard. You get it in blue. I do like the blue that I'm sporting here, and you do have the option. Again, this is not that crucial in what, you don't buy this car for things like this, but I do have the heated seats in this bit, and you can't get that on the option. And I do believe these would be more comfortable on a commute. These are very comfortable seats. Secondly, the question I've been asked is, what am I going to do to the vehicle, options wise? There are quite a few packages out there. Fezzer, you must already know his channel. If you're watching mine, you must be watching his. But I'll link him below anyway. But like, you know who he is. I believe he released a video yesterday saying that he's actually decided against putting options on his vehicle, and I can understand exactly why. I'm leaning towards doing it, but it won't happen quite yet. I'm leaning towards doing the Mountune package. I'm not one for invalidating my warranty and doing a lot of crazy stuff to this vehicle. At the end of the day, if something went bang, that's going to be relatively significant, and I don't want that. I'm unlikely to play with anything that's going to affect my warranty. So I'm thinking potentially Mountune 375 and potentially some very small aesthetic changes, which, if they go ahead, I'll do videos about. But that's all I plan on genuinely changing with the vehicle. One question I got yesterday, I'm trying to remember these questions as I go. The law changed today. I can't look at my phone. I can't even think about looking at my phone anymore. One question I got asked yesterday, was it yesterday? Was what is it like on the motorway? And I think that was written, that was a message about, on the video that I was doing this last time on the motorway. I think it was about how loud it is on the motorway. It's not particularly loud. You get a bit of tyre noise, and you probably get a bit more noise than you would in your Golf R, which I think would probably cruise a little bit nicer than this. The ride is absolutely perfect to this, and the car does cruise quite nicely at 70, 80 miles an hour, whatever you like to do. 70 at all times, obviously. Limit, can't go any faster. It does cruise quite nicely, and the seats are really, really comfortable. So you've got things like cruise control. It cruises nicely. It's not particularly loud. You don't have to raise your voice. So yeah, that probably answers that question. I've had a question about car detailing and what I plan on doing regarding protecting the car, the outside point of view. Not going to answer it here. Got a whole video planned. It's slightly not in my control when I get to do that video, because I'm relying on a place where I've had some work done. It's already, and I'm relying on a place where I've already had the work done to help me out with some of the video. So that one is coming. I will answer that. You can guess the answer is clearly yes, but I've had quite a bit done. I'll talk about it in detail with video at some point. MPG was one question I've been asked. What am I averaging on my MPG? I can tell you, I have done 1,300 miles. It's a really good mixture of driving I've done as well in this, to be honest. I've done city driving, town driving. My normal commute is back B roads, and I've done some decent motorway mileage in that. I would say a bit of everything I've done, and I've just flicked up to 29.4 miles per gallon, which is a lot better than I thought. When I got it at 7 miles, it had done 10 miles per gallon, and that has basically just continued to go up since I've driven the car, ever so slowly. So I think about 2-3 weeks ago I was on 27, and it just every day pretty much it just ticks over another 0.1 mpg. I'm just going to leave it like that and update you. Interesting caveat. MPG gets destroyed by cruise control. That's literally, I think, about as much as I'm going to do. I can't think of anything else to say. I always say this, I have got more planned, and I've got more stuff I've even started, but can't be finished yet. So, and some plans for the summer coming, and next couple of months. And as I said, I've got a holiday as well, but most of you are watching this for the RS, so you won't be interested in that. But it's coming. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and thanks to everyone who's commented. It's been good fun, this channel. I never quite managed, I just literally uploaded one video because why not? And you know, I just quite enjoy doing this. I'm going to carry on. Okay, so until next time.